Let's all play What's My Line? And now let's meet this week's What's My Line panel. First, that comedy star of stage, screen, radio, records, clubs, and the tube, TVs, that is, Soupy Sales.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you, Johnny Olson. Right now, it gives me a pleasure to welcome back to the panel a wonderful actress who just closed a brilliant engagement at one of the theaters in a show that she won the Tony Award for, Private Lives. It's Tammy Grimes.
It is my privilege to announce the next guest, who has pleased most of the United States for many years in his television show, Password. He's a marvelous man, Mr. Alan Ludden.
He certainly is.
Thank you. That was very nice. You know, this is the end of a happy week for me, another one here on What's My Line. One of the great pleasures that I have being here, each time I've been privileged to be here, is that I get to introduce one of the really great ladies in our business, Arlene Francis.
I hate to see you go. I don't like the end of the week when you're here.
I want to come back.
And I don't like the end of the week because it means I have to say goodbye to Wally Bruner and give him back to his wife. Here he is, Wally Bruner.
I don't know, Arlene. She's even become infatuated with you. She's now planting the Arlene Francis rose bushes.
I'm delighted, and she'll have great luck
Yes,
with
but
them.
when Arlene said that, she was out there hollering. She says, I don't want him back.
Soupy.
Hey, you know, incidentally, may I just throw in something?
Another
We have
lost
some
weekend.
Arlene Francis roses at our house.
We do,
And
too.
they're beautiful.
They're yellow, very
Yeah,
pale
they're
yellow.
yellow and abundant and rich and classy.
That's right.
And as Arlene says, they bloom, you know, till November.
They do. They're
And we're going to
marvelously
bloom
hardy.
right now, too, because here's our first challenger. Will you enter and sign in, please? Pierre Farrell. And Mr. Farrell, where are you from?
From France.
But now living
Yes, I live in New York.
in New York. Panel, may I tell you that Pierre Farrell deals with a product. Now, the unique feature of his particular product is that it is made almost entirely of glass. And now let's show the audience just what this glass product is. I'll remind you, it is a product, and it is unique in the fact that it is made almost entirely of glass. And we'll begin the questioning with Tammy.
Pierre, do you use this, is this product contain animals?
It's possible.
It could,
It could, yes.
It could.
but that's not its,
Not its primary function.
yes. Does this, is this product stand on the ground?
Yes.
Always on the ground?
Yes.
Hopefully.
And is this product as large as Wally Bruner?
At least.
Yes.
That's a pretty good sized product.
Is this product a building?
No.
One down, Alan Ludden.
I was so sure it was going to be fabric, but it isn't, obviously. I just threw that in. Is this product a building material?
No.
Two down, Arlene.
No, because it's made mostly of glass, right?
Right.
But it's not a hothouse, because that would be a building. Is it large enough for Wally and somebody else to get inside of if they wanted to.
Yes.
Is it, does it move around at all?
Yes.
Is it, is there another product used with the glass?
You mean, is there other material used?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it decorative?
Not primarily.
No, yes.
3 down, Soupy.
When this thing moves, does it move up and down?
You mean like this?
No, back and forth. Up and
right.
down is like that.
Up and down, it doesn't really, its primary
Up and
function
down,
is not
no.
to move up and down. That's no. Tammy?
No,
That's no.
no. Is this product used? Do many people have a use for this product?
Oh, I'd say
yes.
great numbers potentially have a use for it.
Is it a necessity?
Some think
Yes.
it is.
Yes, it is.
Does
10
this,
seconds.
Does this product move you from one place to another
Yes.
as a means of transportation?
Yes.
Have you a guess?
I pass.
Is it an automobile?
It's a glass automobile. Mr. Farrow is president of Quasar International, distributors of La Quasar, the glass automobile. And is it really a glass automobile or is it a toy?
No, it's a car. It looks like an aquarium on wheels.
An aquarium on
Yes.
wheels.
It's 6-foot cube and has sliding doors on all 4 sides.
Well, I think we could sit here and talk about it, but everyone is dying of curiosity.
Yeah.
Can we
Yes.
take a look at it?
Of course.
Okay, Pierre, let's go back. Can we bring it down? Well, this is just like, taking a wonderful ride someplace. I bet it would be a hothouse, though, Arlene, out under the sun.
Yes, it would.
Very good. Well, Pierre, you say all of these panels open and close.
Yes.
What was the automobile designed for?
It's designed for city, mainly for city.
For tourists and sightseers?
Sightseeing, because it is compact, and you can park it anyway.
I see. And now tell me something about, for example, how fast will it go?
Up to 60 miles per hour.
And what kind of an engine does it have?
Gasoline.
A gasoline engine?
Yes.
And an automatic transmission, I noticed.
Yes, automatic.
And does it, can you use it in this country, being all glass? What kind of glass is this?
Here is all safety glass.
And how much is it?
About $3,000.
$3,000. And you're going to be selling them in this country, is that right?
Yes, we hope later this year to department store.
Now, how many people can ride in this?
5 people.
5?
Yes.
Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'd make 5. How about taking the panel for a spin?
Yes.
Okay, come on, panel. Arlene, we'll give you the front seat. I'll let you hop in first.
That people who live in glass automobiles should invite Bridget Bardot over.
Okay, and room for 3
I'd
in
like
the
to
back.
get the window washing concession here.
Can you imagine
Yes,
pulling in the
you
gas
can
station and
open the
saying,
door.
no gas, just wash the
It's
window?
not air conditioned.
Okay,
I'd like
Sue?
to buy a round of Windex for the whole group.
You all set, Pierre? Okay, happy
Okay.
traveling.
Bye-bye.
Boy, it was a short show, wasn't it?
Bye.
Bye. What do you do for your second half?
Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't forget to ride. Will you call me in the city?
How fast can it go?
Well, if they come back, we'll try to keep this show moving along. So join us, won't you, as What's My Line continues.
Daddy, can I start dating? Daddy,
Of course you can start.
when you're 28.
Mom, can I have another manwich, please?
Of course, honey.
Make it Manwich and make it fun.
Go natural with Huggies Natural Care Baby Wipes with vitamin E and aloe. They keep skin naturally healthy as they gently clean. So stay petal soft with Huggies.
Every month, college students eat 60 million slices of pizza, and they don't always have a toothbrush. Chew on this. Chewing Trident after meals can help prevent cavities from forming.
Good breakfast.
So when you can't brush, chew on this. Trident.
This magic moment, so different and so new, was like any other until I kissed you.
The touch of a hand, the sound of a laugh, that clean baby scent of protection, comfort, and love. It's only a moment, but it's pure magic. Baby magic.
This magic moment.
Baby magic. Nothing babies your baby skin better.
Till the end of time.
This corn remover stays in place, even if you don't. Introducing Band-Aid brand corn remover, a maximum strength system that not only relieves painful pressure, it's designed to stay in place better than conventional corn removers. For active people like you, because a corn remover has to stay on the corn to take off the corn. New Band-Aid brand corn remover. Put care for fearless feet.
Hello.
That's funny. I didn't order pizza.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Dude, you gonna cut that or what?
For fresh baked pizza at home, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
This remote control is my mom and dad's magic wand. It contacts Life Alert for help 24 hours a day, even when they cannot reach a phone.
I'm having a heart attack.
We're summoning the paramedics and your doctor, Mr. Perkins. Help is on the way.
With Life Alert, my parents are never alone. Call to get free details by mail. Help your parents to maintain their independent living.
Call now for free information about Life Alert.
Figuring out license plates? That's easy.
Phil, tired phone.
Tired Phil.
Isn't it?
Tired. T-Y-R. Tired. Emo.
Bumper snubbers. If it were that easy, they wouldn't give away money. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on Game Show Network.
Wally?
Well, panel, I see you made it back successfully. Soupy, what'd you think of the glass automobile?
Well, it's all right, but I wouldn't want to have one because you couldn't neck in the drive-in movie.
Why not?
Why? Everybody would see you. You can't.
They'd be watching you instead of the movie, Soupy.
That's right.
But it is a rather novel thing. It'd be great to play golf in case it rained. Maybe?
Yeah.
I think it's raining right now. And here we go. Another challenger. Will you enter and sign in, please? Judith Lowry. Mrs. Lowry, where are you from?
Well, from New York.
From New York City. All right, panel. Judith Lowry has a rather unusual profession for a lady. May I tell them?
Oh, sure.
For a lady 80 years young. And now let's show the audience just what her line is. And as I mentioned, she has a somewhat unusual occupation for a lady of her tender youth. And let's begin the questioning with Soupy Sales.
All right. Miss Lowry, is it a product? Is that what we're looking for?
No, it's a profession.
Profession? Oh. Do you, in this profession, do you use your hands?
Sometimes.
In this, do you move around a bit in this profession?
Sometimes.
Do you ever instruct or any kind? When I say instruct, do you give any guidance or anything to any?
Any kind of teaching.
Teaching?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
One down, Tammy.
No teaching. Is your profession involved with something apart from yourself? Or do you do this all by yourself?
I think it's mostly herself, so we must give you a no to that. And make it 2 down, Alan.
Is it Mrs. Lowry?
Yes.
Miss Lowry, is your profession or occupation anything to do with show business at all?
Oh, well, no, it doesn't.
Well,
really
in a way, I think we'd have to say, don't you?
Well, in a way.
Does it have anything to do, would do actors do what you do?
Oh, they could do it, yes.
They could do it?
They could
Sometimes they do.
Yes.
Are you a model?
That's it.
I said you don't look like one. Why did he guess it?
It's the only reason he guessed you.
I guess I should have disqualified myself, perhaps, because I think I've seen Mrs. Lowry on commercials.
Do you do the one with
yes.
the tea?
Yeah, she does
Yes,
the
the
one
On the
where
motorcycle?
yeah, and she
Yes. Super.
yeah, and she does one with a little where you take care of a man, you throw things, he's eating soup or something. It's a great commercial. I
Is
don't
that
know the
yours,
product,
too?
but I know
That
you.
isn't mine.
That isn't yours.
It's my double, I guess.
But that's all right. You take credit
Yeah,
for
well, I
it.
have several running now. I guess that's why.
But
How long
Mrs.
have you
Lowry,
been doing this?
Oh, I've been doing it, I guess, I started possibly about 8 years ago. You know, and it builds up. First it's just 1 or 2, then a long period when you don't get much, except this awful magazine modeling. Of course, that's something again.
You know,
I've done a lot of that.
Mrs. Lowry won a Clio for her TV commercial Karate for the First Pennsylvania Bank and is currently appearing in the New York Drama Critics Award play, The Effect of Gamma Rays on Man in the Moon Marigolds.
Which is supposed to be marvelous.
It is.
Yes.
Oh, I swore I would never go on the stage again. Why should I with modeling?
But when did you first start out? You started out on the stage a long time ago, though.
Oh, I guess about 60 years.
And
60
what
years
happened
ago.
to your career?
Well, I got married, and then I left for possibly 28, 30 years, raising my family. I had 9 children, you see.
9?
So that took a little while.
Well, how many commercials have you made now since you've been sort of back in business again?
Yes, I couldn't. Roughly, I'd say, well, over 60.
Over
60 or over, I mean.
Who are some? Do we know any of the clients? I'm sure we do. Could you mention some of them?
Well, I've done Utica Beer, Peter Paul Mounds, Frito-Lay potato chips, and then the Frito-Lay pretzels, and pizza, and, the pork and beans.
That's the one. That's the one.
Right.
It wasn't your double. The beans one. That's the one with the man. You
Well,
keep
panel, just in case any of you or any of our audience have not seen Mrs. Lowry, through the courtesy of Howard McWood, the director of the NWA Advertising Agency, we have here in the studio a film of Mrs. Lowry's commercial for the First Pennsylvania Bank, which won her the Clio Award for the best performance in a commercial. Now, it is only 10 seconds long, so panel, please watch closely.
Judith Lowry is saving in First Pennsylvania for karate lessons. Karate lessons?
Very good. Very good. Mrs. Lowry, nothing can top that. Thank you for joining us on What's My Line. Thank you so very much. What's My Line will continue right after this word.
John F. Kennedy Jr. was America's son. His life was one filled with promise and hope, and he embraced his family's legacy with a charm, style, and grace that made him loved and admired by millions throughout the world. Now the sovereign nation of Liberia commemorates the life of John F. Kennedy Jr. with the newly minted John F. Kennedy Jr. $10 coin. This official, legal tender $10 coin is meticulously engraved from an original design with the heroic image of John F. Kennedy Jr. The reverse of the coin depicts the official seal of Liberia to attest to its authenticity. The JFK Jr. $10 coin comes protectively encased and issued in uncirculated mid-condition, so it is sure to become a valued collectible and treasured heirloom. The John F. Kennedy Jr. coin is offered without any premium over its face value of $10 each plus postage. To assure fair distribution, there is a strict limit of 5 coins per order. To avoid disappointment, please order now.
We are healthy, strong, funny, energetic, even sexy. We take good care of ourselves, and we drink Ensure when we can't eat nutritious foods like these. Ensure provides essential vitamins and minerals you find in vegetables, calcium like in milk, and protein like in fish. Ensure is a source of complete balanced nutrition and energy, so we can get the most out of life. Drink Ensure, and drink to your health.
The heat that was your hair's enemy is now its best friend. Thermosilk.
How to play Hollywood Showdown. Find the player with a box office card. Be the first to answer 3 showdown questions correctly, then answer 5 box office questions correctly, and walk away with the box office. Be a player. Hollywood Showdown, tonight at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
And here we are again. Mystery guest time on What's My Line. Panel, you are blindfolded, are you not?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right, mystery guest, will you enter and sign in, please? And all of you know very well it's one question at a time. You have 2 minutes to try and establish the identity of our mystery guest, and we'll begin with that California game player, Alan Blood.
Are you a musician?
Yes.
Arlene.
Is your instrument a wind instrument?
Nope.
Soupy.
It's not a wind instrument. Or is it a rhythm instrument?
Somewhat.
Some call it that. Tammy?
What did you say?
He said somewhat.
Somewhat what?
A rhythm instrument.
Somewhat rhythm.
Oh,
Doesn't
it's a
have
rhythm.
that much rhythm.
Oh, do you play the piano?
Nope.
Alan?
Do you sing?
Yes.
Arlene?
Do you appear with a group rather than solo?
Sometimes.
But I would say primarily solo. Soupy.
Are you playing an engagement at a club in New York at the present?
Yes.
Tammy.
Oh, I know who it is.
I know who it is.
Well, wait, it's your turn. Wait.
I know who it is.
Oh, go ahead.
Tammy,
I'll give
you
him
pass
mine.
to Alan.
'Cause I
Alan?
don't-
Are you the son of another singer?
Nope.
I should have taken
Well,
mine.
there's one I know what it is that didn't know what it was.
I thought I knew
Arlene.
what it was, and it isn't what I thought it was.
Oh, dear. Are you associated with all the now music?
Somewhat.
I would say quite so. Soupy.
Are you the sensational and exciting B.B. King?
Yes.
Frank Jr.'s in town, and you were speaking, it had to be either BB or Frank, and you sounded a lot like Frank Sinatra, for heaven's sake.
Wow, thank you.
But
I imagine he'd be pleased, too.
Well, I'm very pleased.
B.B. King, who I think has deservedly won the title of King of the Blues. And indeed you are. You have new records out now, don't you, B.B.?
Yes, we have one now called The Thrill Is Gone. In fact, we have an album that's on the charts titled Completely Well, B.B. King, Completely Well.
B.B., let me ask you, I know you've been in the business a long time, and your big success has just happened in the last couple of years where, you know, you got the acknowledgement and the credit that you should have had years ago. It must be a great big thrill for you.
It is. It really is. I'd like to mention, if I may, a long time ago when you had a show in Detroit, I was on your show.
Sure.
It's a long time.
So that goes back a number
Sure,
of
goes
years.
back a long time. Always been fantastic. It's wild just how, but he was always as great as he is now. It's just a lot of people, it just takes them a long time to, you know, find out what's going on. And
well, he was a bit ahead of his time, perhaps.
Oh, sure, it always is
in the
like
blues
that.
field. And now, you know, the now music is in, and you haven't changed your style, have you?
No.
I bet not in the last, what, 10, 15 years? You're still
I
saying?
haven't changed it.
You haven't changed a bit. So now everything is caught up to the way B.B. King was doing it 10 or 15. See, you were right all along.
Well, I don't know. I think a lot of the young people are the cause of people knowing about B.B. King today. And thanks to people like yourself.
Well, thank you for being with us on What's My Line, B.B. It's a very nice pleasure. Just say goodbye.
Nobody told me which pile do I take it from.
Game show host. It's a tougher job than it looks.
This one here like this?
Family Feud tonight at 8:30 and 12:30 Eastern.
We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
For your face, a Swiss mud mask. For your body, a tropical wrap. For beautiful hands, indulge in a sink full of greasy dishes. Introducing Dawn Special Care. It's Dawn, so it's best on tough grease. With skin-vitalizing proteins, it improves the way hands look and feel when you're done with the dishes. Fighting grease never felt so good. New Dawn Special Care.
Introducing Glade Plug-in Scented Oil.
It doesn't fade.
It doesn't fade away.
It doesn't fade.
Plug it in, plug it in. Scented Oil makes this the best plug-ins ever. Plug it in, plug it in. Because oil freshens from the first drop to the last without quickly fading away.
Fresh in 60 days, freshens in a new way. Plug it in, plug it in.
Plug into new Scented Oil for freshness that won't fade away.
Plug it in.
S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Cancer.
The doctor said, you have cancer and 6 months to live. I decided to fight, so I looked for options. Cancer Treatment Centers of America gave me my life back. They treated me, the whole person, with the latest medical technology and nutrition.
Find out about alternative treatment options at our hospitals. Call toll-free 1-800-391-1810.
I beat it. So can you.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America, winning the fight against cancer every day.
Stick around. Survey says great game show. Family Feud is up next, followed by Bill Cullen on Hot Potato, then by a vowel from Pat and Vanna on Wheel of Fortune.
Now, panel, it's time for honest answers to the letters and questions from our studio audience, and letters from our home audience. To the panel, from Joe Bissett of Coral Gables, Florida. Have any of you ever overdrawn your checking account? If so, how did you handle the problem? Let me ask this. Has anyone there never overdrawn their checking account? You never have? How did you handle it?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
How did you handle it?
They locked her up.
The check bounced, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what you said. And so I called the bank and I said, listen, this check has bounced and you've got to cover it for me until I get some money. So they did.
I got one back one time and said insufficient funds, and I said, well, I'm not going to keep an account at a bank that don't have any money. I'll tell you that. That's the way I feel about it, right?
Thank you, panel, I guess, for your honest answers. That's it. You were great this week, panel, and I hope you can join us again next week on What's My Line? This is Johnny.
Ever see the look on someone's face who's just won $100,000? You want drama? Watch this game show, The $100,000 Pyramid with Dick Clark, today at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific, only on Game Show Network. Time to register to play our interactive game shows. Call 1-800-537-GAME. It's fast, it's fun, and it's free. You only have to register once to play forever on Game Show Network.